Maximum Carnage event, 32 of the best Diecast Monster Trucks are going to be throwing it down, trying to take home the Maximum Carnage Championship. We got a great mix of rookies versus veterans here tonight, and a lot of great action coming your way right here on the MTA YouTube channel. If you're new here, be sure to crush that subscribe button, turn on all notifications, because you never know what we're up to next. We're getting ready to go Diecast Monster Truck Racing right here at the 4th annual Maximum Carnage event. And ladies and gentlemen, round one is underway. As we get things kicked off, we've got none other than Savannah's Illigy Little Miss Dangerous coming to the line to take on Aaron Locke and the Cowboy, the Chevrolet out of Bushnell, Florida, ready to go on the inside lane. Now ready to take on the 41 Willies and Little Miss Dangerous on the outside lane. Who goes on to round two to kick off Maximum Carnage? Here's the green light now down the straight. Let's go there, dead even slightly down. The Cowboy over the cars is slow, and Cowboy gets hung up, and Little Miss Dangerous will get the round one victory over the Cowboy to kick off the 4th annual Maximum Carnage. Next up here tonight in round one, we've got Joseph Nelson returning in Destroyer, the current Smashdown champion, now ready to take on Justin Lamb. Midnight Rider ready to go on the outside lane. He picked up his first Smashdown championship just a couple of weeks ago. Who's going to take it on to round two? Boat truck stage, looking for green now down the straight. Let's go. They're dead even now. The first jump over the car, and Joseph Nelson gets in trouble. Midnight Rider upside down here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Nelson got crossed up on the van stack, but Midnight Rider will advance on in the round two if the crew can get him back after that rollover. Next up here tonight, Starvin' Corey Marvin, the Patriot, coming to the line, now set to take on Roland Cantwell, the Iron Outlaw Ford Expedition out of Tonganoxie, Kansas, ready to go on the inside lane. He's looking for his first big event win here tonight. He's got to go through the veteran, and Starvin' Corey Marvin and the Patriot on the outside lane. Two Fords about to throw it down here in round one. Green light goes down. Off the line they go down. Outlaw pull the lead on over the cars, and Outlaw in trouble. Lands on the Jersey wall in the inside lane and had just enough to pull out the win over the Patriot there on the outside lane. Starvin' Corey Marvin didn't have enough. As we look back at the photo finish, look how close it was, but Outlaw gets the win over the Patriot. Next up here tonight in round one competition, we've got Jeremy Hiles returning in an Escalade, ready to throw down here tonight at Maximum Carnage. He is now set to take on Jalen Buford, the USA 1 Chevrolet, ready to go on the outside lane out of St. Cloud, Minnesota. Stage now, green light goes down. Off the line they go there, pretty much even. Escalade has a slight lead, but USA 1 trying to come back, and Jeremy Hiles making it the farthest of the event here tonight. Escalade takes out USA 1 here tonight in round one. We'll see them back in round two competition. Next up tonight here in Maximum Carnage, it's the return of Wyatt Anderson, Flash Fire, ready to go. Now set to take on Rudy Zilligy. Hell Billy Deluxe ready to go in the Rage Machine on the inside lane. Let's see if he can knock out Flash Fire early on in round one competition. Green light goes down now down the straight stretch, and Rage has a slight lead over the cars. It's close, and Rage got a little bobbed up in the shutdown area over the last set of cars, and Boat Trucks kind of got bobbled up. But I do believe Rage is your winner here tonight over Flash Fire, and we confirm Flash Fire is on the trailer. Next up tonight in round one, Jay Moffat returns in the Equalizer out of Tennessee. The Chevrolet camp coming in strong tonight. Now set to take on the Iceman, Jeffrey Skipper, U.S. Air Force Afterburner, ready to go on the inside lane. Who's going to round two? Green light goes down. Off the line they go down. They're pretty much even to the first jump, and Skipper coming back on him. And he picks up the win over Equalizer, who is rocked up and rolled over on the outside lane. Had a bad bounce coming out of no man's land. Upside down here tonight. Afterburner moves on in the round two competition. Next up here tonight in round one, we've got the return of Raylan Mullins, the Medusa Ford out of Orlando, Florida. Now ready to take on Kieran Adams out of Cinemissa, New Jersey. The bright green Liquidator over there in the far lane. A Ford Oval shootout here tonight in round one. Green light goes down. They're pretty much even. Medusa now pulling a slight lead over the car. It's close to Liquidator. Turns it over at the end of the track there, going across the finish line. Not sure if he had enough to take out Raylan Mullins and Medusa. Nonetheless, we're going to go down now to our MTA replay and try to figure out what happened with this race. As we go back to the starting line, ladies and gentlemen, off the line, Medusa did pull the whole shot on Liquidator. Watch right here as they come down the straight stretch. Medusa still has about a half a truck lead. Liquidator in the far lane trying to play catch up, and right there at the line, Kieran Adams and Liquidator picks up the round 1 victory over Raylan Mullins and Medusa. It's a treacherous track out there tonight, and the drivers are doing everything they can to get across the finish line first. Next up in round 1, it's the last ride for Austin Wagner and the Cyclops Chevrolet. He's got a brand new truck coming his way, now ready to take on Brian Prazak Monster Patrol Chevrolet out of St. Cloud, Minnesota. Battle of the bow tie here tonight in round 1. Here's the green light now down the straight stretch they go. They're pretty much even to the first jump, and Cyclops out of shape, and Monster Patrol pulls it out in the shutdown area. Austin Wagner and Cyclops caught a bad bounce. Monster Patrol, your round 1 winner here tonight at Maximum Carnage. Next up in round 1 competition, we've got the return of Sawyer Ramsdale, the sudden impact forward out of Frackville, Pennsylvania. Now ready to take on MTA veteran Aaron Church, Bakugan, Dragnoid, ready to rock and roll here tonight. Out of that far lane, Boat Truck stage at the line. We're looking for green, ladies and gentlemen, at Maximum Carnage. Off the line they go down. They're pretty much even down to the first jump, up and over the cars, and sudden impact loses the body going across the finish line on the last set of cars, and I do believe Sudden Impact did get the win. We're going to go down now to our MTA replay. Take another look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Right here off the line, Sudden Impact had a slight lead down that straight stretch. Dragonoid trying to come back on him. Watch right here, the body flies up on Sudden Impact as he lands in no man's land and tries to gather it up. Aaron Church on 2 wheels brings it back down, but Sudden Impact, your round 1 winner. Next up here tonight in round 1, Zach George returns in the Titan Chevrolet. Now set to take on new kid on the block, Joseph Parker and Taz, ready to go. It's been a long time since we've seen the Taz machine. He's looking to do good here tonight to take out Titan. Green light goes down now, off the line now. Taz got the whole shot. Titan come back on the down with the cars. Titan in trouble, and Joseph Parker, new kid on the block, and Taz takes out Titan here tonight in round 1 at Maximum Carnage. Titan on the trailer. Taz will advance on into round 2. Next up here tonight at Maximum Carnage, making her MTA debut, Ann Wolf driving the Scooby-Doo machine, now ready to take on 15-time Thursday Night Thunder champion Rich Wagner and the Gravedigger, ready to go on the inside lane. Scooby-Doo versus Gravedigger in round 1. Green light goes down now, off the line they go. Gravedigger with a whole shot up and over the cars, and Wagner pulls it out, and Scooby-Doo upside down in the outside lane. Wagner had a little bit of trouble on the last set of cars, but Scooby-Doo rocked up and rolled over coming out of no man's land. You got to believe the rookie jitters may have got to Ann Walk over there on the outside, and now the MTA track crew and officials are down there to roll Scooby-Doo right side up here tonight at Maximum Carnage, and there you see the damage done to the Scooby-Doo machine. She's out on the trailer here tonight. Rich Wagner and Gravedigger move on. Next up here tonight in round 1, we've got the return of Jason Wook, the Crazy Cat, back tonight in Little Tiger, now ready to take on the Cowboy from Hell, Timothy Cantwell and Bounty Hunter, the Ford out of Tocanoxie, Kansas. Here's the green light now down the straight stretch they go. They're even to the first jump, up and over the cars, and Bounty Hunter goes over. The Crazy Cat, Jason Walking Little Tiger, pulls out the win, and what a last ride it was for Tim Cantwell and Bounty Hunter as he's upside down on his lid. He will be making a debut on a brand new truck here soon. Right here off the line as we look back at the replay, Bounty Hunter did get the whole shot on Little Tiger. It was over no man's land. He lost it on the last set of cars, caught a bad bounce, tried to drive out of it, had nowhere to go. Little Tiger, your round 1 winner. Next up here tonight at Maximum Carnage, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be Charlie Stevens in the Built for Tough Blue Thunder coming to the line to take on old Cool Hand Luke out of Cinnamissa, New Jersey. You know him best as James Bailey-Court in the UFO Ford. Battle of the Ford Oval here tonight in round 1. Green light goes down now, and Blue Thunder got the jump off the line over the cars. Now in UFO in trouble, and Charlie Stevens and Blue Thunder get the round 1 victory over James Bailey-Court and UFO. A tough break, and UFO will be on the trailer for the rest of the evening here tonight at Maximum Carnage. Next up here tonight in round 1 is the return of Downtown Mitch Brown. He won this event last year in Bigfoot, trying to go 2 for 2 here tonight. He's ready to go in the far lane, now ready to take on Romy Wheeler out of St. Cloud, Minnesota in the back in black Barefoot. Green light goes down, now Dodge versus Ford off the line. Barefoot with the lead, Bigfoot coming back off, and Barefoot in all kinds of trouble coming out of the no man's land there, but Bigfoot capitalized. The old Ford out of Pacific, Missouri takes the W over Barefoot here tonight. Dodge kept going on the trailer. The Ford advances Next up in round 1, Walker Stevens returns in Son of a Digger, now ready to take on Jake Ehrlich. The Aftershock Chevrolet ready to go on the outside lane. Aftershock and Jake Ehrlich, no. Walker Stevens is a tough competitor right here, and Son of a Digger. Who gets the round 1 win? We're looking for green. Off the line now, Aftershock got the whole shot. Son of a Digger coming back up now, and Stevens will pull it out. Son of a Digger knocks out Aftershock here tonight in round 1 competition, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see him back in round 2. Next up in round 1, as we close things out, Joey Andrews, the Ford out of Hagerstown, Maryland, now ready to take on Mike Lanford in the old primer gray and black Ford in the far lane. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a shootout to the finish line as we wrap up round 1. A Ford oval shootout to close out round 1 competition. Here's the green light now down the straight stretch they go. And Black Stallion put a lead on him up in the far lane, and Stallion will pull out the win, ladies and gentlemen, over the Outlaw there in the far lane. Mike Lanford eliminated here tonight in his last ride in that old black and primer truck. Black Stallion moves on. And ladies and gentlemen, the racing is just getting started, because now we are down to 16 trucks. We started at 32. We're getting ready to start round 2 action. Little Miss Dangerous coming back to the line. Now set to take on the Midnight Rider and Justin Lamb. Both trucks look fast in round 1. They are now on the verge of trying to claim the Maximum Carnage Championship. Who goes on to round 2? It's anybody's ball game. Green light goes down now. They're even off the start, slightly down to Midnight Rider, off and over the car. Justin Lamb may have had enough in the tank to barely edge out Little Miss Dangerous out of the inside lane, folks, as we go back down now to our MTA replay. Here's a better look at it. Justin Lamb, Midnight Rider, your round 2 winner over Little Miss Dangerous here tonight. Next up in round 2 competition, we got the return of Jeremy Hiles. Escalade coming to the line, now ready to take on Starvin Corey Marvin, who's ready to go on the inside lane. Looks strong in round 1, but Jeremy Hiles knows how to get across the finish line first. He's been a top threat since his debut. Here's the green light now. Marvin got him up the line. Patriot with the lead. Escalade trying to come back, and Marvin in all kinds of trouble off of that first jump. He Jill Canuso's the Patriot right there out of no man's land, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go down now to our MTA replay. Try to figure out what happened to Corey Marvin and the Patriot. He had the lead down the straight stretch. Watch right here off the line. There you see Corey Marvin had the whole shot on Escalade. Right here at the first jump, ladies and gentlemen, the truck shoots for the sky. Pogo's hard on the rear end. Goes ass over tea kettle, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight. And Escalade moves on in the round 3 competition. Next up in round 1, Rudy Zilligy returns. Hellbilly Deluxe, the Rage Machine ready to go. Now set to take on the Iceman, Jeffrey Skipper, U.S. Air Force Afterburner, trying to get another big win here tonight. Rudy Zilligy's hungry and rage on the inside lane. Green light goes down now, and Rage with a whole shot, trying to hold out on the U.S. Air Force Afterburner up and over the cars. Rage goes over, and what a ride for the Iceman. And ladies and gentlemen, I about got tongue-tied up here in the booth. So much was going on the track. Skipper going end over end like a Leo Donald and a BP mad scientist. But now the MTA track hood officials are down there with Rudy Zilligy and Rage. He tried to drive out of it and save the truck, tried to pull out a round 2 win, didn't come up with it. Afterburner picks up the win, and there you see the damage done to the Rage Machine, the Hellbilly Deluxe himself, on the trailer here tonight. Hey, anybody wants some fiberglass? Let me know on the MTA page on Facebook. We'll sell you some Rage fiberglass. No, I'm just kidding, ladies and gentlemen. Next up in round 1 competition, Brian Prazak returns out of St. Cloud, Minnesota. The Monster Patrol Chevrolet ready to go on the outside lane, taking on Kieran Adams, who rolled over in round 1 out of Cinnamon, New Jersey. Liquidator Ford, Chevrolet and Ford match up down the straight stretch to go. Liquidator with the lead now up and over the cars. Liquidator in trouble. Kieran Adams over for the second time tonight. But the real question was how close was Prazak and Monster Patrol out of the far lane? Because folks, it looked like a dead heat from up here in the booth. As we go back down now to our MTA replay, right here off the line, Kieran Adams and Liquidator got the whole shot on Monster Patrol. He's trying to hold out a strong lead. Watch the Ford on the inside lane. He goes up and over no man's lane, gets it kicked off out of shape, and Monster Patrol in the far lane right there. But the officials confirm Kieran Adams in a rolling effort get the win in the Ford and Liquidator here tonight in round 2. Monster Patrol on the trailer, ladies and gentlemen, tonight at Maximum Carnage. Next up in round 2 competition, we've got the return of Sawyer Ramsdale, the Ford out of Frackville, Pennsylvania. Sudden Impact coming to the line to take on Joseph Parker and Taz. Sudden Impact on the inside lane with nobody left on the truck. He's ready to rock and roll here tonight. Lost a body in round 1. Can he take out Taz in round 2? Green light goes down now off the line. Taz with a big time lead. Sudden Impact coming back on him. Taz goes over. Sawyer Ramsdale and sudden impact get the round 2 victory over Joseph Parker in the Taz Machine. Next up here tonight in round 2 competition, we've got the return of Jason Wook, the Crazy Cat. Little Tiger coming to the line. 2 MTA veterans about to throw down because over here in the near lane, it's Digger time, ladies and gentlemen. Rich Wagner and Gravedigger ready to go. Ford versus Chevrolet. The green light goes down now and off the line they go. They're pretty much even down to the first jump, up and over the cars, and Gravedigger has a shape, and Little Tiger get the round 2 victory over Rich Wagner and the Gravedigger. Jason Wook will advance on into round 3. Next up, we got a battle in the Ford Oval. Charlie Stevens and the Built Ford Tough Blue Thunder ready to rock and roll here tonight against the man that took home this championship win last year, Mitch Brown and Bigfoot out of Pacific, Missouri. 2 great Ford Ovals going to throw it down here tonight in round 2. Which one was going to prevail? Green light goes down now off the line. They're dead even down to the first jump. Blue Thunder's out of shape, and Bigfoot picks up the round 2 victory over the Built Ford Tough Blue Thunder. Charlie Stevens losing the body there in the middle of the track. A great race. The fans are going wild. Let's go down now to the MTA track crew and officials who have flipped Blue Thunder right side up. They got the body all loaded up. The fans are going nuts. Charlie Stevens making some big time impact here tonight at the 4th annual Maximum Carnage. Nonetheless, downtown Mitch Brown and Bigfoot move on to round 3. Next up here tonight to close out round 2, Hagerstown, Maryland's very own Joey Andrews and Black Stallion 2000. Now ready to take on Walker Stevens out of Poplar Branch, North Carolina. Son of a digger ready to go on the inside lane. Which truck will advance on into round 3? We're about to find out here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the green light now. Off the line they go now. Stevens with a whole jump. Stallion trying to come back on him over the car. Stevens in trouble. Joey Andrews and Black Stallion pick up the victory over Walker Stevens here tonight in round 2 competition. Stallion moving on to round 3. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of round 3, we're not cutting any slack here tonight. Round 3 action coming right into your living room, ladies and gentlemen, at Maximum Carnage. Who's going to walk away the champion? Round 3 determination starts now. Jeremy Hiles and Escalade ready to take on Justin Lamb and Midnight Rider. Both these drivers have been doing spectacular all night long, and they find themselves in round 3 here tonight. Who goes on to semifinals, folks? Here's the green light now, and down the straight stretch they go. Escalade with a straight lead. Midnight Rider trying to come back. Escalade in trouble, and the van stack in the center of the track will cost Escalade the win. Midnight Rider moves on to semifinals. Next up here tonight, and round 3, the Iceman, Jeffrey Skipper, U.S. Air Force Afterburner, ready to come here tonight in round 3 and take out Kieran Adams and Liquidator, who's rolled that truck over twice tonight. So you have to wonder, is it at 100%? We're about to find out as we wait for green. Liquidator, Afterburner, green light goes down. Now Afterburner with the lead down to the first jump, up and over the cars. It was close, ladies and gentlemen. And Kieran Adams and Liquidator keeps it on all fours here tonight, going into the shutdown area. We're going to have to go down now to our MTA photo finish, trying to determine a winner. It was close down to the line. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Jeffrey Skipper, U.S. Air Force Afterburner, knocks out Liquidator by about a tire length here tonight at Maximum Carnage. Next up in round 3, we got the return of Jason Wook, the Crazy Cat, Little Tiger at the line. Now ready to take on Sawyer Ramsdale. Again, lost the body earlier tonight in round 1. The sudden impact forward out of Frackville, Pennsylvania, ready to go on the inside lane. We're looking for green, folks. Down the straight stretch now. They're dead even to the first jump. Up and over the cars. That's close. Little Tiger going for a ride out of the outside lane, and Sawyer Ramsdale, sudden impact, get the round 3 victory here tonight over the Crazy Cat. What a ride it was for Jason Wook. We're going to go down now to our MTA replay and take another look at it. Watch right here off the line, ladies and gentlemen. They were virtually dead even off the jump, and down the straight stretch they go. Maybe a slight lead to Little Tiger on the outside lane. He gets bottled up over the first jump. Whammo! Right into the second set of cars. Staring at the stadium lights here tonight as he goes over, and sudden impact will move on. And now to close out round 3 action, the returning Maximum Carnage Champion from 2022, downtown Mitch Brown and Bigfoot. Now ready to take on the Ford out of Hagerstown, Maryland, Joey Andrews and Black Stallion 2000 ready to go on the outside lane. A Ford Oval shootout to close out round 3. Who's it going to be? Green light goes down. Now Bigfoot with a whole shot. Stallion right there with him over the cars. It's close. Mitch Brown loses the truck at the shutdown area before the finish line into the wall. A close race nonetheless, but ladies and gentlemen, your round 3 winner, Joey Andrews and Black Stallion. Next up here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the kickoff semifinals. We're down to 4, ladies and gentlemen. We started with 32 trucks, and kicking off semifinals is Jeffrey Skipper, the Iceman. U.S. Air Force Afterburner here tonight, returning, now set to take on Justin Lamb and Midnight Rider, trying to get his first big event win out here on the MTA circuit. He's got to go through one of the best drivers we've got, U.S. Air Force Afterburner. Looking for green now down the straight to go. Midnight Rider with a lead up and over the car. This close. Midnight Rider gets the win as the Iceman goes rolling over in the other lane. And Midnight Rider, your semifinal winner. He's going to find himself in the finals here tonight at Maximum Carnage. Here's a look at how close it was, ladies and gentlemen, right there at the line. Midnight Rider by inches edges out the Afterburner. So we know Midnight Rider is in the finals. Who is he going to meet there? Is it going to be the Ford out of Hagerstown, Maryland, or the Ford out of Frackville, Pennsylvania? Joey Andrews ready to go on the outside lane. Black Stallion 2000. Sawyer Ramsdale, sudden impact. Lost a body earlier tonight in round 1. 2 Ford shootouts here tonight to close out semis. Who meets Midnight Rider? Green light goes down now. Sudden impact with a whole shot. Stallion right there with him over the last of the car. What a ride. And Andrews rolls it over in the shutdown area. Sawyer Ramsdale was right there with him to close out the race. Let's go down to our photo finish, folks. Your winner, Joey Andrews and Black Stallion by about 3/4 of a tire, taking out Sudden Impact. So now it's time we crown a Maximum Carnage Champion. Both trucks have been running bad fast all night long here at the 4th annual Maximum Carnage event. Joey Andrews and Black Stallion took home the Monster Mania 4 championship last month. Justin Lamb and Midnight Rider grabbed up his first Smashdown victory just a couple of weeks ago. The drivers are at the top of their game here tonight. Who will claim the 4th annual Maximum Carnage title? Black Stallion, Midnight Rider. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime here tonight at Maximum Carnage. Stallion with a lead. Midnight Rider coming back now. It's close to the line. And I do believe the Black Stallion may have pulled it out over Justin Lamb and Midnight Rider here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go back down now and check out our MTA replay to confirm a winner. I do believe again it was Black Stallion, but off the line they go. Midnight Rider and Justin Lamb had the whole shot. Joey Andrews and Black Stallion starting to come back on the straight stretch. Up and over no man's lane into the first set of cars right here at the line, folks. Your winner, Joey Andrews and Black Stallion. So a great race in the final round. But ladies and gentlemen, your 4th annual Maximum Carnage Champion, Joey Andrews and Black Stallion. And ladies and gentlemen, that will wrap up the 4th annual Maximum Carnage Champion. We hope you enjoyed all the great racing action here tonight. It was a tough course for all the drivers, but they did the best they can. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure if you haven't already, cross that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys down the road. See you next time.